Hey everybody, good morning and welcome back to the program. It's Monday, August 12th, 6:30. I'm back at the home lake. Decided to get a little adventurous and come up here and try it, and sure enough was able to get the boat in. Ended up talking to a guy at the Doggers, one other fella here, and he lives right here, and he was very encouraging, told me how to do it, where to go, and sure enough we're floating. So looks like we got a little more time up here on this lake. Just got back from the beach. Great trip with the family. It was just really nice. So it's been a couple weeks since we've been on the water, but we're gonna give her hell today, see what we can do mid-August. Try to find some schooling fish here real early, and then go searching the weed beds, it looks like. But just so excited to be back on the water, let alone my home water. So stick with me. Hopefully you're watching a bunch of fish sketches. We'll find out at the end of the day here how I did. We got team Skunk Killer. Get up here. All right. Just switched up spinnerbait colors. Just throwing a kind of a blue and green, and just switched up to the all white. There you go. First one today. Came on spinnerbait. My new one. Just bought a couple of Booyah brand. I've been working hard this morning and trying to locate them. I had a nice one on earlier and I lost them. I went to set the hook and my drag was so loose I damn near fell out of the boat. My fault. I'd retied some some reels and I didn't double check, so that one was on me. But there's the first one of the day. We'll see if we can keep catching them. Oh man, he came way up and hit the boat. Open water. I really didn't. I was almost pulling the bait out. That's a nice one too. Look at that. All right. Well, that's a good way to get going here again. That was an awesome hit. Came out of this weed bed here. I moved into this little area. Old road bed comes through here. You can see it off to my left there, I hope. But anyway, road bed's here, a bunch of weeds, and they threw some porcupine cribs in here over the years. But anyway, yeah, I was in open water. I'd come past the weed bed and thought I was done, and went to lift the rod out of the water and felt something rather aggressive chewing on the other end. So that was awesome. Let's go get another one. I don't know if you can see that, but that's one of the porcupine cribs they put in. That's my shadow. I'll just ignore that. But yeah, that's the crib. Then the road bed's coming in from right there. Comes right through the middle of this cove. And I'm about to run aground on it, so I'll get moving again. Alright. Got him out of the weeds there. Oh, we got him pretty good here. Let's see. There you go. Yep. Little guy. Got him out of the weeds. I was just questioning my choice of spinnerbait and color and all that. Kind of been a little slower stretch here. But sure as shit, as soon as I did that and made a cast one of these little pockets, he came up and ate it. So I guess we'll stick with what we're doing here. We're gonna pull off a little bit. No, slow down, I'm gonna fall in. Pull off these weeds a little bit. Try to keep on this deeper edge. And then we'll make a move somewhere else. Way gooder. Way gooder. Yep. Oh man. Finally. Oh, come here, pal. Yeah, that's a gooder one. Really questioning my choice here today of how I was fishing, and that's a big fat. Nice largemouth. Yeah, I'll get 16. Alright, that's a beaut there, guys. That's a nice 2-pounder. Actually, I'm going to weigh him just because I say it all the time. I'm going to say 1 175. 175. Oh, kilograms, that's no good. Pounds. So let's see. 202. I said that's a 2-pounder, and the old turbo scale wasn't wrong. So there you go, guys. What a nice chunk out of the weeds on a spinnerbait. There we go. Alrighties. See you, pal. Thank you for coming aboard and making me feel like I kind of know just a little what I might be doing. So again, I started way up there and working this outside edge the whole way down these weed beds, and just got that little one, and I'll be damned, I got a nice 2-pounder to eat on the edge of it. So they're there. I just got to keep working hard and be patient, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. In the weeds, folks. Oh, I got Team and his weeds. All right, there you go. Not as big as that 2-pounder, but fun and feisty. Yeah, he come out of this mess here, obviously, but yeah, that's cool. Seems like we're starting to pattern them up just a little bit here. Alrighty, there we go. That was a really unique hit. Watching the spinnerbait is kind of just bulging it on the surface. He's little fella, but just making it wake, and all of a sudden everything just went sideways. I thought, somebody must have ate it, and sure enough, that little fella, he ate it. All right, we got Team something. I don't think he's very big. Oh, he's not bad. All right, in he goes. Actually, it looks like a potential keeper. We'll see. Hey, flippity flops. It's enough. That's strangest hit of the day. Not legal. Little guy. Just kept tapping, and all of a sudden I set the hook, and there he were. But you can tell by the way he came in the boat that he wasn't hooked super good, and that's part of the way he was hitting. So we'll take him. Got lucky with that one. But sometimes good luck's better than, or bad luck. Good luck's better than no luck. I don't know, whatever. Later. This is Dink City, but I don't care. Well, maybe not so bad. Alright. 12-incher. There you go. Say hi to the camera. Hi, camera. Alright. I just came off the weed bed and figured I'd just cast the flat just to cast it, and there you go. First cast, he hit it. But, boy, there's just much different conditions up here than it was maybe 3 weeks ago. Just the amount of water that's left in the lake is amazing, and sure changes things. You know, the flats changed, and weed beds have all changed. What used to be a deep weed edge is not a deep weed edge anymore. So a lot of changes took place just trying to figure it all out. We finally got some wind out here, and looks like a few clouds rolled in, so I'm hoping that that'll get them going a little bit. They'll start roaming a little bit more. So we'll see if we can catch you guys another couple, especially one like that bigger one we got earlier. There you go, little guy. There you go. That's a good fish. Show my buddy over there. There's a healthy one, boss. Alright, I think my spinnerbait landed on his head because I never reeled. Made the cast and it hit the water. I engaged the reel and he was already there. And we got him again. Haven't seen him yet. I think he's okay. There he is. Big old greenie. Alright, another one. Alright, finally starting to tear up this trailer. We're probably going to have to change him up soon. But yeah, me and my new friend here, we're finding them, which has been pretty cool. Watched him hit it, tricked him into hitting it. Some bitch hit it. Good fish. What a nice fish. Oh, come here, pal. Boy, is he green too. He's so green. That was beautiful. I was just kind of working the spinnerbait like, I don't know, not just reeling it in, but kind of messing with it. And all of a sudden that little guy came up out of those weeds, just hell bent on destruction, and he got it. So that was cool. Came to a different spot here. That guy was fishing beside back there. I had met him at the dock. He kind of talked me into putting a boat in today. He only lives right down the road, so he said it would be fine, and I was. So we kind of got to talking. So we fished beside each other back there a little bit. It wasn't intentional. We just ended up back there. And anyway, boy, you guys missed it. I hooked the largest musky that I've ever hooked. He was really big, and he come off, but I never had a chance to get to the button on the GoPro, and I probably wasn't even going to, because I literally was holding on with two hands. He was just a massive fish, and he just pulled. He came off, and he wrecked the spinnerbait. I had to tie a new one on. He bent it to hell and back. But my goodness, that'd have been a pretty crazy catch. But hey, all in all, we've been finding the bass today. Seemed to only be able to find them on the spinnerbait, which is fine with me. The other fellow was having a tough day, but he ended up getting pretty lucky on the fluke later in the day, and he just left. So I think I'm the only one left on the lake. I'm going to go back to that shallow flat here before I call it a day. All right, we got team one more here. Let's see. Well, that's a good fish too. Oh yeah, I didn't think he was so good. Wow, that was a quick flip on a good fish. Yeah, it's another nice chunky one. We'll take it all day. I gotta let him go though, because I am in the shallows and I am running out of water. The wind is howling back here. But these dark spots, I don't know if they're showing up for you, but it's just a mud bottom, and then there's these black spots, which are grass beds, and they're in them. It's really weird. Like right here is all this black, and I'll chuck one down here in between two, and then come over the top, and seems like they're laying down inside them. Sometimes you get to the edge, to the mud, and smack. But yeah, we're not dealing with a lot of water back here, and I have a lot of wind that's blowing me to the back. So trying to get as many casts in as I can, because I use the big motor to get out of here. And I hate to disturb everything, so we'll try to catch them if we can, and then we'll zing out of here. All right, everybody. So what worked today? Today we were shallow again. We were either on weed edges or we were on weed flats. So both spots were able to produce bass. The 2-pounder came on a weed edge, And then I believe that one I caught back there with that other fella when I was talking to him would have been pushing 2 pounds as well. It was about the same size fish, and he was on a flat in 2 feet of water. So spinnerbait continues to work, primarily through 2 today, booyahs, half ounce, double willows, and that seemed to get the job done. I got 1 blow up on the frog. Of course I missed them, that's the way I do it. And couldn't get bit on a crankbait anywhere. Through the wake bait, couldn't get bit. Through the buzzbait too. But the spinnerbait seems to be pulling them out of the weeds a little bit. I don't know how many I caught. We'll count them up here when I get home. But we caught some fish today. Again, it's bluebird skies. We got some clouds that rolled in here a little bit, and we got some wind that kicked up. Water temp for my sake is 77 degrees, which is a little bit cooler than it's been, and a lot cooler than the other lake I went to last week. So we're back on the home lake. I think I can get in and out of here a few more times. God willing, we get some rain, and we keep the water that we do have here. But hope everyone had a good weekend, and you're off to a great start to your new week. And I will be out here a couple more times this week, so I'll talk to you guys real soon.